Welcome back to Two Trees in a Pod with Alyssa and Sam, where we talk about all things life and relationships and tie it back to faith. I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Sam.
And today we are so excited to talk to you about The Chosen, Part 2 of Season 4. Let's get into it. Welcome back, friends. How are we doing on this fine Tuesday?
Another fantastic week in our book. We have aged one collective year together. Congrats and happy birthday to half of the Two Trees in a Pod gang. Alyssa is now 23.
Whoa, you're just dropping my age on the internet
23 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Emphasis on old.
Yeah, I had a birthday this weekend, which was super fun. Luckily, it coincided with my off day from work, so I was very happy. I'm in the line of work now where I work weekends, and my birthday on a... Well, that was loud. Anyway, my birthday on a weekend typically would be a good thing for me, but with my line of work now, it's like, I mean, it's nothing new, really. I've been in preseason for the past 10 years.
We got lucky that the one day off you got was on your birthday.
Yes.
It all lined up.
I was very happy about that. Had a cute lunch date, ran some errands, and what else did we do? Oh, we went to the movies.
Went to the movies.
Saw It Ends With Us. I rated it like a D-. I didn't think it was very good. The book was better. What else? I don't even remember. We did so much. It was such a jam-packed weekend. It was great.
We went to like 20 different stores and shopped.
Yeah, I had a blast.
And I made it through.
Sam was a good sport about it. But anyway, we're not talking about my birthday on this episode, even though I could talk about my fun off day for hours, because Sam spoiled me, so I'm very lucky. Today we are talking about the second half of The Chosen that we finished in one day, and our thoughts on it, and what we're excited for about the future seasons. So, trigger warning, spoilers will be included. If you have not seen all of season 4, stop this episode now and do not continue, because we don't want to ruin this for you. And it was pretty good, so watch it without any spoilers. I mean, there's definitely, if you've read the Bible or you are a Christian, it's kind of already spoiled, but like, I don't know.
Spoilers.
Still, yeah. I mean, we all know the ending, huh? Ha 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 ha. I know we say this every episode, but I'm a little tired. I think Sam might be too, but I don't know. You've got like some light in your eyes. You're better than I am.
Some light in my eyes.
Yeah. Well, second half of season 4, what were the highlights? We had the resurrection of Lazarus.
That would probably be the highlight of that second half, because they really fixated on that.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on that? I mean, I think that was like 2 or 3 episodes, right?
Yeah. The whole process of him getting sick, him dying, Jesus going over with all the disciples and making a big spectacle of everything.
A big spectacle.
But like the purpose of it being so that a lot of people witnessed what had happened. And I thought the way they filmed it was really cool. I liked the way they went about it, and kind of went to show, how everything was going. What I wasn't a huge fan about, and we kind of expected it based on what was happening previously, was the whole plot line around Rhema passing. And
Rhema's murder.
And because of that, the soon-to-be husband of Rhema, one of the disciples,
the betrothed,
blanking on the name,
Thomas,
him getting so upset with Lazarus's resurrection.
Yeah.
So that was probably what I wasn't a huge fan of, because I'm like, I understand it in the context of how they've been filming it, but I feel like this additional plot line that was added by the Chosen creators is like manifesting into further plot lines down the road.
So you don't like that?
I'm not a huge fan of that, no. Do I like how they weave God's word and intent into things? Yes. But I could have done without that plot line, but I don't completely dislike it.
I mean, we spent a lot of that time on that on the last episode too, but like it did definitely bleed into the second half, and I think from an entertainment perspective, it was definitely interesting, and especially with it carrying over into Lazarus's resurrection. But from like a religion perspective, I felt like I would have. I mean, they kind of have to fill the plot, though, don't they? Because there's a lot in the Bible that's like not implied, but like it's a lot like matter of factly written, you know, and like there's holes, but there's like when you're making a book into a movie, you have to fill in the space somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Just so people don't turn it off. But yeah, I think it definitely took a little bit away from like the resurrection of Lazarus for me. But honestly, that whole scene was kind of crazy because like I didn't realize how many wrappings that they had bound like corpses with back then. So like when Lazarus came out, I don't know why in my head the resurrection of Lazarus was just like this dude dead on a mat somewhere, and like Jesus came in and was like, Lazarus, get up, and like he just stands up and he was just like good to go now. But like when Lazarus was resurrected in The Chosen, how they depicted it, he like comes out all wrapped up like a mummy. Like I was kind of like felt a weird chill when he came out of the tomb.
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of creeped out.
It definitely wasn't how I had depicted it in my brain reading the Bible, but how they showed it made sense. It's like, that makes sense.
The like haunting feeling I felt though when Lazarus came out, did you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine being there. How many people were there? A bunch of people were there. Imagine being there and seeing a literal dead man stand up all bound in like the wrappings, and like his face was like covered with some sort of like linen bag or whatever, but like I felt like like creeped out, like I was watching The Walking Dead on The Walking Dead. Lazarus was dead. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm tired. And Gravy's snoring.
She's connecting all the dots.
Yes. But imagine being there. Like, oh my god. It kind of like, I feel like it put me there, which was kind of cool. And that's why I liked that scene.
I liked it too. I think my favorite scene in the second half of the season, not necessarily the scene, but like the way they're going about it, is Judas, and the way they're kind of showing him slowly fall off the path. Like, he seems to be one of the most outspoken followers, but you see that he's still doing self-serving things. And in the Bible, it seems a lot more like, and then Judas betrayed Jesus, and then he killed himself, and then it's done. Whereas in The Chosen, they're depicting it as, well, he's taking a little bit of the funding because he thinks he deserves to pay himself for what he's doing. He's doing this, he's worried about this, he's trying to do these plans, and you see that he's not really falling into line with the teachings, but he believes in the teachings, but he's still relying on his human knowledge. Yeah. I kind of like how they're depicting and going through that.
And now keep in mind, I don't know how much of this is biblically accurate, but what's interesting to me with all that is like Judas's perspective on Jesus is like, yeah, he's the Messiah, so he's gonna raise up an army, and we're gonna go into Rome, and we're gonna take over Rome and take back our land, like take over Israel, whatever. Like he's gonna be our king, our ruler, and every single time there's like a minuscule opportunity for Jesus to do that, Judas is like, yes, this is a great opportunity for us, or like this is a great business opportunity, we should start having like tithing plates for the ministry. Because Judas has all these expectations of like who their Messiah was supposed to be. And it's not what they got. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what's interesting to me about that plot line, is it makes me think about like in my own life, where am I Judas? Like where am I Judas? Because I'm expecting Jesus to be a certain way in my life. That's not what he is, you know? Like, This kind of reminds me of, like, the sermon we got this weekend from church, but, like, we weren't promised from God. Like, in that one Bible verse that's talking about, in Corinthians, runners running to win the prize, run like an athlete winning to win the prize. The prize isn't glory and fame that athletes get on earth. It's not a nice house or a lot of cushion in the bank. The prize is God. It's relationship with God. It's not even heaven, because the prize wouldn't be heaven if God wasn't in heaven. The prize is being with God. And I feel like we can all be a little Judas-y in our day-to-day lives. And that's kind of what that... Oh my goodness. The cars are going crazy outside the window. Sorry, guys. Where was I?
Judas-y.
Yeah, we can all be pretty Judas-y and expecting Jesus to be something that we're not. Like, I feel like because I'm a good Christian, I shouldn't have to worry about money or whatever. And, like, yeah, you were promised that you shouldn't have to worry about it when God said that he'll take care of you. Like, he takes care of every sparrow. But you weren't promised to have an abundance of it, right? Or you weren't promised to have that super good job or whatever. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm losing my train of thought. But you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. I hope.
God promised to provide. Didn't promise that certain things would be in abundance or easy.
Mm-hmm.
But that all of this is temporary. So when you focus on the eternal, makes it, it's like, okay, well, it's not that big a deal. I don't need that cushion. I don't need this. I have God, and I know everything's going to be okay because his plan is perfect.
Absolutely. What did you think about the last episode, Sam, with Jesus? With Jesus about to enter the holy city.
It felt like they were leading up to the Last Supper for the second half of the season, and I believe you said the research shows that they're trying to do 7 seasons?
Yeah, I think they're doing 7 seasons.
Which means there's 3 more to go.
Uh-huh.
So spoiler, it's probably going to have the crucifixion as a climax somewhere in there. Just, it feels like how much show can they put between the current scene of him riding in to Rome on the donkey...
Into
Jerusalem on the donkey, and the crucifixion. I mean, if they're trying to do 7 seasons, I don't know how they fit 2-3 seasons in between. My guess is that this season, like 5th season coming up, they're going to do the Last Supper. They're going to do the scene of, not in the order I'm listing them, but the order that comes to mind. Him flipping all the tables in the market.
No, that was way before Holy Week. I don't know if they showed that.
Happen?
I don't think it happened in The Chosen, but
I feel like
that was way before, I think.
I feel like that would be a great scene to depict in The Chosen, which is why I think they're going to show it.
But it would have already happened.
Anyways, I think
Sam and I are debating.
It'll be Holy Week. They will do the Last Supper. I think this whole season... This whole upcoming season, they're really going to kind of dig deep and slow down the story.
Oh, absolutely.
And it'll lead up, and I think in season 6, they might have the crucifixion somewhere in the middle. And then after that, it'll fall into kind of the disciples. And I think season 7 would be like the disciples' journey afterward. This is all my... guess.
Can I share a rumor I heard?
No.
You don't want to hear my rumor?
It needs to be your... Fine. I'll hear the rumor.
There's a rumor that season 6 is just going to be one day. The whole season.
Okay, so that would probably be the crucifixion.
It's not confirmed, though. Wouldn't it be the resurrection, though? Or would it be the crucifixion?
Oh, just one day?
Yeah.
Or that whole series of 3 days?
No, it's just the rumor is that it would just be one day.
Huh. That'd be kind of crazy.
Right?
I like the rumor. Unconfirmed. But anyways.
I don't know. I think it would be the resurrection day.
That would make sense.
That season 5 would be like all of Holy Week leading up through the crucifixion on Good Friday. And then, I guess it wouldn't be all of Holy Week. And then maybe it would be 2 days. Or, I don't know. But
It's your rumor.
It is my rumor, but I'm getting excited about it. And then season 7, I feel like, would be...
Probably follows the
I've heard
Apostles'
nothing
Act.
about this.
I feel like
it would be like
season...
Acts, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that would be the case.
Yeah, that's what I think. So, I guess that's our Chosen chat.
I like The Chosen. The Chosen is well done, and I think the intention behind the people creating it is in a good nature. Even though they take creative liberties, I think the purpose...
They have to take creative
They have to take creative liberties, but I think the intention behind it is very well-meaning.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that this is... I've said this in the part 1 episode, that this is, like, the best Christian media production that we have. And it's so much better quality in comparison to, like, what else is out there. So, I really like what they've done with it, and I'm really excited for season 5. I think it's coming out first half of 2025, which feels like a long time to wait, but I don't know, we have a lot that happens in less than a year. So, maybe when The Chosen season 5 comes out, we'll be married.
Ooh. Wow.
TBD.
Food for thought.
I think they've already filmed it, though. I'm pretty sure they've already filmed it. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to Two Trees in a Pod on this fine Tuesday. We really appreciate your listening and chatting and conversating with us, and we hope you have a great rest of your week, and stay blessed.